All right. Um, I want to go ahead and say for Dxsabers before we review this that Paul and his company do excellent at their job. I know that a lot of stuff has gone around about how they conduct their business or that they're scammers, and Paul is not. Paul does great at his job. They do excellent service, and the only issue I've ever had is shipping. It took a while the first time, and I know that shipping wise, they've got that fixed because now they're using the UPS, and it's sped it up excellently. You have great tracking, and they deliver it directly to you. They don't do like FedEx does, where they deliver it to the post office. Anywho, first off, this is the Shining Jedi Saber. The blade, I don't have the tool on me now, but right here and here, you use the ratchet or the little wrench for it, and the blade is removable. It comes out. You plug it in, and it is rechargeable. So when the battery runs out, it's good. And here we go. I'll go ahead and start it up. It does kind of go into a sleep. That's the sound it makes every time you kind of wake it up from its little sleep. Not necessarily a fan of it myself, but I get it. But see, you can also change the sounds. This is the current sound that I use for mine. I think it's the Vader one. But so let's see, you can, it blocks all of them. See if I can get the settings to change. Now we do color. It does, it's a little tricky at first, but you'll get the hang of it when you get it to change. See, because you have to hold it for a second, and then you do it again. I will say, for as much customization you get with it, it is a little fickle to play with, but let me see here. Hold it. It's funny, I can do this all day long, but now that I'm showing you guys too, it's giving me some issues. And go. There we go, it rotates through all the colors. You hold the button down, and you can literally change this to all sorts of colors, every color in the rainbow. And you can get every color, all of them are in here. Circle back around, there we go. Kind of lock it back in there. My only real complaint with it is that it's one click to turn it on, but you have to hold it down for a split second to get it to turn back off. But the sound settings, you have this one, the Vader. I love that pop noise that it makes. And then turn off. See, I'd rather just be able to click it and it turn right off, but you know, it's still pretty good. But here's the different sounds that they do. Hold it for a second, start.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
So I guess that's the Kylo sound settings. Okay. And see, I noticed as much as it was giving me trouble earlier, it actually flashes down here on the thing whenever you change it through settings, so I could just actually pay attention to that and it wouldn't give me as much trouble. Next sound.
You have something I want.
I believe this is the Dxsaber sounds. General Kenobi bounty bricks. Next one.
I'm Cal Kestis.
Cal Kestis. see the next one. Not sure whose sound it is, but the next one.
That lightsaber was Luke's.
Even though that is all I can think of is Lupita Nyong'o, but the what's her name? The orange lady. That's her voice, but I'm pretty sure this is Luke Saber noises. I don't know about that startup, but still. The next one. Okay, we're back around to the one I choose for it, and that is the Vader one. But for the price that you pay on these, it's great. It's, Paul has all sorts of lightsabers that they have there, but these actually unwind, and you can pull out the inside of it, and if you ever need to replace it, and I can tell you, the reason partially why it took me so long is originally when mine came, it came damaged from shipping. Some of the wires inside of it, I guess got tossed around or came undone. They weren't soldered. But he sent me a replacement, and I was able to just pop it in there. And he's had newer parts now, so that it's actually less likely to have a damage or damaged insides. He's kind of upgraded some of the hardware. But like this comes apart, this part and this part, was able to just slide it in there myself and fix it. But he does have a lifetime warranty on all of them, so if anything breaks, you can either ship it back or he can ship you the parts and you can fix it yourself. It's really not a bad deal. And I will say, it feels nice in your hands. It feels like what, if you had a stick or a Tinker Toy as a kid that fit in your hand, it just feels right. Versus like, for instance, the Black Series ones. Even though it feels right when you get used to it, it feels very chunky in your hands compared to this. When you look at them side by side and how big they are, this one feels like, I don't know if any of you will understand this reference, but when Taco Bell had those watches that came in those cylinder cans, it almost feels like holding one of those. It's very big. I will say some of the parts are loose on the Black Series version, and they just came that way from the beginning. Little hip clip and jiggles. I don't have any jiggly pieces on this. I will say the nice thing about the Black Series is that I do have a simple on and off switch. I don't have to hold it down for 2 seconds like I do on this one. But the blade does come out of this one. And for this Black Series, it doesn't come out. It's solid. It's in there. But overall, I'm really happy with the customizability of this, the removable blade, the fact that it has different fonts for sounds. I can change the coloring on it, and I'm paying about the same or less than the Hasbro Black Series, and there's a lot more advantages to it than I would say disadvantages. I think Paul and the guys over at Dxsabers are doing fantastic with these guys, or with these sabers. If you guys have not looked them up or picked up a saber from them, I would totally recommend it, because these are great things. They're ready to go, combat ready, if you are into smacking some sabers around. But these are fantastic. So give Dxsabers a look. Check out their awesome sabers, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.